She is 63 years old and a Jew. She runs an NGO called Chinglung Israel, and now she is creating history. Lalthlamuani filed her papers as an independent candidate for the lone Lok Sabha seat from Mizoram, and she is up against these 5 male candidates. Lalthlamuani is not in politics for fame or power. Rather, she is of the conviction that politics, though considered dirty by many, is one of the best opportunities to serve the Lord and the people.
The organization was founded, and to the day he died, he was the president of that organization, and he stood by his principle. He didn't take one step backward. So my mother is also on that same path. She believes in her principle, and she believes that what she's doing is right. So in that respect, my full support is to them for believing and going through on what their beliefs are, and being able to step forward and being able to fight for it is a remarkable thing. So I completely support their decision.
Her aim to save the identity of the Mizo Jewish community and Mizo community as a whole. She said that she was told by the Lord to contest the polls to champion the lost tribe of Israel. She also wants to uplift the status of women and make the Lord happy.
It's called the Chinglung Israel People's Convention. It was founded in 1994. It was started in 1994 by my father and a few people who believe that we the Mizo people are one of the lost tribe of Israel. From the biblical and from historical facts, they've gathered things, and they've even set up a memorandum which was submitted to the United Nations back in 1996. And a reminder has been sent to the United Nations every year.
Lalthlamuani's main poll agenda is to pursue a memorandum submitted to the United Nations seeking recognition of Mizo Jewish community as the lost tribe of Israel. She said that she will also work for strengthening India-Israel ties to enable Mizos to visit the Holy Land and for farmers if elected to the Lok Sabha. And here is what she will do for her state.
People here in Northeast are facing right now is also identity problem. So mainstream India is not recognizing the Northeast. So in this sense as well, we need to make sure that we first need, not only as a lost tribe of Israel, but we need to stamp our identity here in India. So I think this organization is also one important step which was set up by my father at the time, with not knowing that this could be an issue right now. So I think that this organization is one of the main key to establish a true identity independent here in the Northeast.
Expressing concern over the poor participation of women in politics in the state, Lalthlamuani opines the very misconception that politics was a male bastion could be the reason. In Mizoram's patriarchal society, the participation of women in politics is still minimal despite a high literacy rate and women playing key roles in almost all walks of life. Mizoram, which has an electorate of 784,405, goes to polls on April 11. Ironically, female voters outnumber their male counterparts by 20,417. With inputs from Isaac Zoram Sangha in Aizawl, this is Pooja Mishra for Northeast Live.